Absolutely, David. You're over the past few days, you've just been sending me some photos, and he just sent me some new ones. How about we just get to this incredible image that I just saw while you're just speaking within a few seconds? Is the Antarctica?
Oh, the tanks.
Of what looks to be like 4 tanks surrounding some kind of crashed UFO. You can kind of see the skid marks of this crash, or I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It's an incredible
I don't know,
picture.
man. I took the pictures quick because as I was looking at Google's doing an update on their Google Earth, and they're recapturing some of the pictures in Antarctica. So I captured them quickly, and even if you went to Google Earth right now, you can catch the images. But when you go to zoom in super extra, the images disappear. They've already went and took the images to where you can zoom all the way in, but if you're zoomed out, you can see the images.
Wow, this is what I would say breaking news right here at Third Phase Moon of what is a possible cover-up by Google. Sometimes we put up images of people that have shared UFOs that have been captured by Google themselves, and then you go back like a couple months later, and they've been replaced with another set of photos on Google Earth. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it almost makes it seem like, oh, well, we put up the coordinates, and then a few months later, people want to go check it out, and they're not there, and that's a problem because people are thinking, oh, well, we just that UFO shot in there. This is
in that picture with the 4 tanks. If you look at the shadowing of the 4 objects in question, you can tell that there is definitely something on top of those that veer off to the left, because the shadow line makes barrels basically. It looks like there's 4 different types of tanks. The first tank looks like it's a missile type of tank where it has missile guidance systems on top. And the other 2 tanks in the middle look like they're holding bigger guns, but not a barrel. The 4th tank on the left looks like it has a gigantic long barrel on it because it's super thin but long. And the other ones, the barrels in the shadow, look fatter, rounder. It looks like there's more parts to it than just a barrel.
Well,
but it definitely looks like that.
Are there coordinates that you could me to see if I could get in closer or see what's going on? How do we get to this on Google Earth?
It's super easy. When you're on Google Earth, if you just put in what's that name? That station that's over there, the
McMurdo?
Yeah. It's just right of it. You'll see when you zoom out, you'll see as you zoom into the right of it, you'll see 4 little objects from the crash site. But as you go to zoom in,
everybody look it up. If you share this, everybody needs to get this out right now. Yeah, that's quite incredible. Wow, David, that's so far this radio show is just. I've never seen that photo before. I'm sure people are going to appreciate it. They're going to speculate what's going on. It reminds me of straight up the Manitoba crash, First Nation reservation over there. Immediately after we got the word out, there was already military saying it was nothing. It was just a military exercise. But then we're getting all kinds of people saying and contacting Third Phase of Moon, no, it's we're being told to be quiet and not talk about what's going on. Cameras and people were detained. Photographs weren't getting out. And now it's dead silent over there.
They opened the FEMA camp out here in Arizona.
People they're still asking Third Phase Moon anything new over there in Manitoba, and nothing's come up since. It's over the past 2 weeks. I've not heard anything from that area. And I imagine they pretty much blacked it out, media blackout and a cover-up, just like what you're saying right here in regards to these photographs that might not be
Are you on Google Earth now?
I'm doing a few things at the same time, but I will be definitely getting to it after the show and blowing this up.
Well, anybody that goes to Google Earth, when you look at the McMurdo, that station. Where if you go to the Scott base and then right catty-corner of the Scott base, right as the road goes looping, at the top of the loop is the 4 tanks and that crashed object. I mean, it's super easy to see. It's so easy. But as soon as you go to zoom in, another picture, hurry up and overlays it, and it goes to a ground setting that looks nothing like the ground setting that you've seen before. The crash site's gone. They have like this little hole thing that looks like it's there, but it's definitely not the same picture at all.
Well, I think what we just did right here in this radio show is something that doesn't happen every day of the week. Things get shared, and news is broken. You know, it's. I'm just sorry. I'm just going back to these pictures, David. The McMurdo base, Antarctica. Everybody, breaking news right here at Third Phase of Moon. What appears to be 4 tanks surrounding of what appears to be a crash disc shaped on the surface of Antarctica. Quite incredible. You know, I'm going to be focusing on those while we're doing this radio show. If anybody knows what's going on, definitely share it right here at Third Phase of Moon. Comment below.
Hey, if you're on that mountain, if you zoom out and you go to the very peak of that mountain, and then you zoom in and you look in, as you go to zoom in the mountain, a new picture appears with 2 gigantic holes in the middle of the mountain. And as you zoom into the mountain, you start to see like a structure or a shape, something up in the right corner dome. And then to the bottom where the clouds are, if you follow the clouds back into the hole, it kind of looks like it's being pushed out of a big gigantic pipe. It's really weird,
to say the least. You know, this is, why don't they already just let it be known that we're not alone, and we've been visited by aliens, and there's more evidence of alien crash retrieval, landing retrieval, not exactly sure, but why do they have tanks around it? Is this something straight out of, you know, the movie Gort, Klaatu?
It looks weird, don't it? It looks very weird, man. It looks like those 4 tanks went on and that whatever it is, obviously it crash landed. You can tell that it went from air to land. It made a trail, and when that went down, either the tanks were demobilized to where they couldn't move anymore, so they just left them there, and a storm came in and it snowed on them, and later they came and cleaned it up, or I don't really understand the picture, but it's something that's on Google Maps, so it's not something that's been created by us. It's something that Google took a picture of, uploaded it, and it's for us to tell what actually occurred in that picture.
You know, if I was a soldier in one of those tanks, I would be thinking about the day the Earth stood still, when Gort came out and pretty much vaporized these tanks, pointing at the saucer. It looks straight up like the day the Earth stood still scenario, but instead, it's in the Antarctic. Quite incredible. Right. Hey, man, appreciate your breaking news story right here at Third Phase Moon, David. You keep your eyes closed. I know it seems like you got a good eye. I'm sure we'll be speaking to you here in the future.
You got it, man. Take care.
Hey, appreciate it. Well, that's Third Phase Moon Radio. We will be back 2 weeks from now, Friday night, taking your calls again from around the world in regards to the UFO phenomenon happening right now around the world as we speak. We're going to be going up to L.A. speaking with eyewitnesses, experts in the ufology field, abductees. We're going to run the gamut. We're going to be up there in Los Angeles for 10 days. If you want to share something with Third Phase Moon, you got a video, you got a report you want to share, if you've been abducted, hey, maybe we could hook up and do an on-site location report. Go to the About page on YouTube. Contact us. Our email's there. Set it up, and we might be seeing you over there in Los Angeles. Everybody, this is breaking news, Third Phase of Moon. Check out YouTube in the next hour or so. You will be seeing these incredible photos right over the Antarctica, and maybe these pictures might not exist on Google Maps here or Google Earth anytime soon. So let's get this word out. Share it to the world. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone. Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time.